Shout out to Tom and Teresa, who not only are letting us steal their space in front of their house, their electricity, their water, a lot of their food, but also using their backyard as a workout gym. So thank you, Mom and Dad. I know y'all watch this. Oh, you got sweet rudder game. How'd you feel about that yoga sesh?
It was tough.
Hey friends, welcome back. Project RV, Living Lost. We wanted to take some time during this episode to discuss how we approach fitness while traveling.
Obviously, living full-time in an RV and traveling around makes it a little difficult to maintain consistency.
Absolutely.
So as far as how active we are, I'd say we're probably a little higher than average. We try to stay fairly active. You know, I am on my feet all day at work, so there's a bit of activity there, and then I try to work out a couple times a week. And he works out every day.
Well, I work remotely, so I almost have no excuse to not, All I really need is a little bit of motivation.
Fun fact, we haven't even stepped foot in a gym since the pandemic started.
I literally think March 15th, 2020 was the last time.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we haven't stayed active.
So we thought we might share a few of the tools that we use in order to stay active on the road. Apps. The apps that we use, the main one is pretty much the Nike training app. It's absolutely free, and when the pandemic started, they basically gave you all the premium workouts for free. It's not something that you need to pay for. So no matter what your level of fitness, there's probably something in there for you between an 8-minute workout up to an hour workout.
You can also sort it based on whatever equipment you have. My favorite app that I found is the Down Dog app. It's for yoga. It is the best randomly generated yoga class I have found. It's great. It was also free during the pandemic. I think you have to pay for it now, but it got me hooked, so I did.
Another thing that we've gotten into a little bit is mental health. In terms of meditating, we use the Headspace app. Now that is a small fee per month, but it does have guided classes, just depending on what you're looking for. Helps with breathing exercises as well, so we found that very useful. I'm sure you've seen it on Netflix. It's kind of grown into a bigger thing, but very useful for us in terms of getting your head right, Obviously, there's other variations of all of these apps. We keep track of running via, iPhones, and I wear a Fitbit, so, we kind of keep track of things that way. And when we talk about staying active and constantly being on the move, obviously you have to switch things up a little bit between going on a hike. That's not super strenuous if you don't want it to be, but it can be very strenuous if you want it to be. Probably the easiest way to work out and do it anywhere is running. Not everybody loves running, but it's an easy way to get a quick burn. And you can do it anywhere as long as you got a decent pair of shoes.
Keep up. We also have bikes, so that's a fun way to get your heart rate up a little.
Yep, little leg workout. Y'all, this is a crazy bike ride. Maybe should have got those e-bikes.
And then, if you don't know already, we may have mentioned it once or twice. We got paddle boards recently.
Yes, if you're not familiar with Project RV Living Lost, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So you can hear all about our iRocker paddle boards that we have constantly put to use since buying them.
Oh yeah,
been great.
Totally worth it. As far as what we use for working out, we really started off with nothing more than our own body weight and a mat.
Yeah, and again, that Nike training app, a lot of body weight workouts in there that will get you a very good burn. we have gotten creative. Obviously, if you're looking for a little bit of weight, we don't have a gym. We just kind of pick up things that are around. Well,
We don't want to add extra weight to our RV either.
no, and we're not going to go out and buy weights to add to the RV. Not a whole lot of storage. So again, we just kind of use what's around. We actually found that our sway bars are 20 pounds a piece. So
I'll use one, he'll use one each arm.
yeah. We do have 5-pound weights to mess around with for lighter things like that. But we just kind of have made do with what we have.
Our dogs weigh 30 pounds, just in case you wanted to know.
Yeah, and if you want to like do some presses and stuff like that. I just recently discovered that, you know, if you're really into like adding some weight to your body squats, you could take your hitch off the back of your truck. That thing weighs like 100 pounds.
I think it's really
Just
heavy.
don't drop it on your feet. And you know, we've been in Arizona for the last bunch of months. So if you work out in the Arizona area, I'm sure you know, get out there early and stay hydrated.
Yes.
It gets real hot.
Real quick.
Whew. It's kind of a rough one today, but we're out early enough that it's not a million degrees yet, so.
Of course, we're not the first ones to run into this quandary of how we stay active on the road. There's different creative things that other people have done. Like I've seen that some nurses that travel alone maybe pulled out their couch or their dinette and put their Peloton in there.
That's pretty smart. If you have a toy hauler, we've seen people turn those into gyms. Actually, Victoria had some nurse friends that had a really good idea about getting a Planet Fitness membership.
You can use that. I think it's $10 a month, 20 for the black card, which would let you go to any location, and you can always use their showers if you don't have hot water, and you can use their workout facilities as well.
It's kind of brilliant. So obviously, you're not gonna love every way of working out. These are just some suggestions. Me personally, I love the body weight Nike training app workouts. I feel like I can really get a solid burn, sweat, and you know, get in good work just with this little puny body of mine.
My favorite way is a little calmer. I like yoga.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. It just gets a good stretch in. There's a lot of strength poses and everything, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna die.
So again, we just wanted to share a few ideas with you. If you are also on the road or thinking about getting on the road, we'll put all that information down in the description for you. And again, if you've never been with Project RV Living Lost, make sure you hit that subscribe button, maybe even the little notification bell.
Hopefully this is helpful to some people out there, but maybe you can give us your favorite way of staying active on the road.
Yeah, we love new ideas, so let us know in the comments below. We appreciate you as always, and we will see you next Sunday.